Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday and welcome to today's Practical. Before we begin, please join me in welcoming our new members, Akbar, Meg, member 100, Brandon, Segvan, and Lynn. Welcome to Unshakable Entrepreneurs. Wonderful to have you join us. Quick reminder as well that we have our study group tonight at 6 p.m. UK, reading through The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. This is one of the best explanations of As Within, So Without, and it's 100 years old, so we're reading it as a bit of a celebration. Everyone is welcome to join. Go ahead and add it to your calendar. It is 6 p.m. UK, 10 a.m. PST, and it is a fantastic time. Read a great book, meet amazing people. So, today, we are talking about buying the pearl of great price. And this is the perfect metaphor for the end of this challenge. For the last 28 days, we have been doing something most entrepreneurs will never even think to do. They'll never slow down long enough to do this. We've been revising the old stories, closing the old chapters that no longer fit the new identity. We've been disrupting old patterns and bringing awareness to old behaviors that produced hesitation, inconsistency, and self-doubt. Some of you are seeing for the first time just how much of your business was run by the old self, by decisions and programming that were there decades ago. So every revision that we've done this month has brought us to this point, this one conclusion, and it's a painful one to the old self, that old version of you can't come to the next level. The old character can't exist in the new chapter. This is the gap where most people fall back into default behavior. This requires a sacrifice of sorts to make sacred. So today we're going to close this gap deliberately. Now, Neville Goddard used the biblical story of the pearl of great price as a metaphor for this moment. It represents something that is very simple, but very demanding. Over the last month, we have been learning experientially that your I am, your identity, is the creative power in your world, not the conditions or the moods or the circumstances. Those are weather, but you are the climate. You are the identity. Once you truly accept that, you have to pay the cost. And the cost is more expensive than money or time. The cost is your old self. It's the reasons that you have used to explain why you are not where you want to be. It is the justifications for the inconsistency. It's the old stories, the old blames, the old emotional rationale, the story about why you can't. To buy the new identity, to go all in on the new self, you must sell the old one. It can't belong to you anymore. So that's what this entire month has been preparing you for. We have revised the old contradictions. We have dismantled the inner architecture of the old self. We've exposed those old patterns that were running the show. So now we stand at a threshold of sorts where you are invited to take the final step. To become the new version of you, your chosen identity, and to live there fully, we have to sell the old story and go all in on identity as first cause. For those of you who have been here for the full month, I invite you to look back over the last 28 days and see the changes. Your behavior has changed. Your execution has changed. You have built up 28 days of solid proof that you are who you say you are. This is more consistent and more congruent than most entrepreneurs will ever be. It's not a coincidence. This is the identity alignment working exactly the way it should. So today, I'm asking you to make a decision that most people will avoid. Can you sell everything that once belonged to the old self? The old stories, the old reasons, everything that created that experience, because that was cause for the old version of you. Nothing right or wrong, just that was cause and the old self was effect. You now have a new cause. And in order to get a new effect, you must remain single-minded in that version of you. So this is the point where the bridge is burned, as they say, where you remember, I am this version of me. I used to be that other person, but I am not that anymore. That old chapter is closed. This new chapter is my current, my present tense, my I am. And remember the brain, it only works in I am or I am not. If you want to be I am, you have to let go of I am not and be single-minded. Very few people will take this step in their lives, but those that do become unshakable. So let's go ahead and make it practical. Step number 1, declare. I am your name. The operator whose identity drives consistent, aligned execution. My results come from who I choose to be, not from how I feel or what the conditions may present. The external world is merely effects. Identity leads, everything else follows. Because this is who I am, I will complete one binary input, one identity-aligned expression. Remember, it's not to get something, but as a demonstration of who I am. Alignment, spiritual, mental, and physical. This is my identity expressed through my action. Integrate, step 3. This action proves that I am living from my chosen identity. My old self has no vote anymore. That story is finished. I act from the I am that I have selected. It's powerful. Tomorrow, to finish the month, we're going to refine this into a single identity statement and prepare to lock that in for the month of December. But today, go ahead, fill out your declaration, support each other, and I will see you tomorrow.